Hello everyone, welcome to EnglishWagon. So today we have another new session for you, that is ranks and reports of India from January to April 2019. Please bookmark this video so that you can watch it again and again as and when required, especially before examination. Also, at the end of this video I have done the revision of all the ranks of India in one slide, so do watch it till the end. So without further ado, let's begin.
So now the first one is World Press Freedom Index 2019, and India ranked 140th out of 180 countries, and the country which topped is Norway, and it was released by Reporters Without Borders. It is a non-profit organization that combat attacks against journalists around the world. So you have to remember the rank of India, which is 140th in World Press Freedom Index. Now the next is Mukesh Ambani among Time's list of 100 most influential people. So here you have to remember that Mukesh Ambani, the chairman of Reliance Industries, is now in the list of 100 most influential people of Times magazine. Now the next is Global Startup Ecosystem, and India was ranked 17th position among 100 countries, and first spot was taken by United States, and it was released by Startup Link. Last year India's rank was 37th, but this year it is 17th. So now the next is Forbes magazine's World's Best Bank survey, and according to this survey, HDFC Bank has been identified as the number one bank by customers in India, and on second spot we have ICICI Bank, and surprisingly SBI is in 11th position. And you also have to remember that MD of HDFC Bank is Mr. Aditya Puri, and customers were asked to rate the banks, and the result is that according to customers, HDFC is number one bank in India. And now the next is World Economic Forum's Global Energy Transition Index, and India has moved up 2 places to the rank 76th, and the first spot is taken by Sweden. And the report stated that India is amongst the countries with high population levels and has relatively high carbon dioxide intensity in its energy system. So India has been ranked 76th. That means it has high carbon levels, it has high pollution. Now the next is World Happiness Report, and India is ranked 140th out of 156 nation, and first spot is taken by Finland, and the last is South Sudan, and released by Sustainable Development Solution Network for the United Nations on the day of World Happiness. So it has been released on World Happiness Day, and India ranked 140th among 156 nations. Now the next is Trends in International Arms Transfer 2018, and India has taken second spot. It is the second largest importer of weapons in the world, and Saudi Arabia is now the world's largest weapon importer. The index was released by the think tank Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. So all you have to remember that in this index, India is in number 2 position, and Saudi Arabia is the world's largest weapons importer. Now the next is Quality of Living Survey 2019, and first spot was taken by Vienna, Austria. And second spot is Zurich, Switzerland, and third spot there's a tie among 3 cities, and this survey was done by the human resource consulting firm Mercer. So you have to remember that first spot is taken by Vienna, Austria. Now, the next is World Gold Council report, and according to this report, India has the 11th largest gold reserve and India is world largest consumer of gold. And this is the list which shows all the top 11 holders, and first is USA, and India is in the 11th position with 607 tons. Now the next is PNB ranks first in implementation of reforms agenda. Now this report is released by BCG IBA, which is on ease reforms for public sector banks, and E stands for enhanced access and service excellence. And the report has shown significant enhancement in PSB performance on the back of government's 4Rs strategy, which is recognition, recovery, recapitalization and reforms. So PNB holds first position in this report. Now the next is Inclusive Internet Index 2019, and India ranked 47th in the survey. So the survey was released by Economist Intelligence Unit for Facebook, and it seeks to measure the extent to which internet is not only available and affordable but also relevant to all, allowing positive social and economic outcomes at individual and group level. And the country that topped the survey is Sweden. Now the next is International Intellectual Property Index, and India has jumped 8 places to 36th position. Last year it was in 44th position, and the US, the UK, Sweden, France, Germany remained the top 5 economies, and the index was brought out by the US Chamber of Commerce Global Innovation Policy Center. So you have to remember the rank of India, which is 36th rank in International Intellectual Property Index. Now the next is Global Corruption Index, and India rose by 3 points to 78th in the list of 180 countries, and the top countries on the list are Denmark and then New Zealand, and the index was released by Transparency International. So you have to remember the position of India, which is 78th among 180 countries. Now the next is India, highest recipient of remittance at $79 billion in 2018, and this report was titled as World Bank's Migration and Development Brief. So again, India has retained its position and it is in the first position with remittance of $79 billion. Now the next is Dhanbad tops 4G availability chart in India, and this report is released by OpenSignal, which is named as OpenSignal's hottest city for 4G availability, reveals the 4G availability in India's 50 largest cities. So Dhanbad is the city which tops the chart. Now the next is Cancer Preparedness Index 2019, and India was ranked 19th out of 28 countries, and it was released by Economist Intelligence Unit. So first spot was taken by Australia, and Saudi Arabia is in last spot. So as the name tells you, that it is how much a country is prepared for combating cancer. So India in this chart is in 19th position. Okay, so now we are going to do the revision of all the ranks of India in various index. So the first was World Press Freedom Index 2019, and its rank was 140th. Then Global Startup Ecosystem 17th rank, Global Energy Transition Index 76th rank, World Happiness Index or report 140th rank, Inclusive Internet Index 47th rank, International Intellectual Property Index 36th rank,
Global Corruption Index 78th rank, and the last one is Cancer Preparedness Index 2019, and the rank was 19th. So these were all the important indexes and India's rank in these indexes. Very important one question will be from this topic, so you need to mug up all of this, pen it down somewhere, mug up right now. It takes a lot of efforts to make such videos, so do subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it among your friends. Also bookmark this video so that you can watch it again and again before examination. Thank you so much for watching.